We have a very special question and answer episode for you today. This is on the strengths of beers, and I've got a special guest. Thanks for joining us today on Questions and Answers with James Townsend and Son. We have a lot of people asking questions about beers, strong beers, common beers, even small beers. I've got today here with me Brian Nagel. He's the brewmaster here at Genessee Country Village and Museum, and I thought I would get a little bit of information from him about this small beer versus strong beer. Tell us about these types of beers in the 18th and 19th century.
Get those same questions here ourselves, actually. The strong beers are ones that are made fortified, if you will. 11% alcohol or higher in some cases.
Okay.
In fact, Walter Greaves made strong beers and ales in his brewery. It's going to mean more grain. It'll mean more fermentable sugar added into the process as well. And then, if you wanted to, some brewers actually put more hot water through the mashing process, through the same grain that was used for a strong beer, to get the wort to make a small beer. There's strong beers at 11% and higher. There's table beers, somewhere around probably 4 to 5% alcohol. And then the small beers are going to be 1% or less.
Okay.
We get questions all the time about people coming in saying, we heard your kids drank beer during the time. Well, yes, they did. The entire family drank a small beer during that point in time to stay hydrated if folks didn't trust the water. In fact, it was bad in some areas. And so they didn't know it back then, but by the middle part of the 19th century, Louis Pasteur and others working in Lille, France, trying to find the reasons why wine was going sour, and beers there as well, discovered bacteria, what it was, and also yeast, being living organisms from both animals and plants. So that discovery actually let them understand the fact that boiling the wort as part of the process killed any bacteria in the beers, whether it's be strong beer or table or small beers, and they were able to then figure out it was boiling the water.
So boil the water made it safe,
Yes.
and then the beer was safer than the water.
Correct.
Okay. So I want to thank Brian for bringing this little nugget to us, answering this question about small beer and strong beers. Thank you so much for giving us this today.
My pleasure.